Well, g'day, friends. So today we're going to be talking about 5 surprising ways you can make money with your music. So this is going to be really, really cool. So let's go ahead and dive in. Number one, learn to record your instrument and offer your skills as a work for hire. Now, what this means is there's companies out there like SoundBetter, there's companies like Air Gigs, there's companies like Muversal, where you can actually hire somebody to do your vocals or to do your electric guitar or produce mix. You can offer your services, whatever you do. Like, let's say, like, I'm a guitarist, so I could very easily offer my services as a guitarist and be like, hey, I will play a guitar track for you for X amount of dollars, and this is the equipment and stuff that I use. Or you could do vocals. Maybe you are a bass player or a trumpet player, or maybe you are a singer and you want to get a little extra work on the side. Now, if you're a singer and already an artist, now one thing you can also do is say that you do not, like, when you do these work for hires, you let them know that they can't use your name. So they can't say, you can sing these songs that maybe wouldn't be under your brand, and they wouldn't be able to use your name, and then your brand would be like, oh, or your fans are like, what are you singing that? Like, are you working with that person? But it's just a way that you can actually earn income today and get to become better at your craft and become better at who you are supposed to do, and do what you're get planted and do what you're supposed to do, and be more fulfilled and be more happy. That always reminds me, we always know when we go, maybe we're going to a restaurant, or maybe we're going to the checkouts and scanning our items or whatever, and we all know if the worker is happy with their job, or they're happy being there, or if they're not. We've been waited on by tables, or even had you ask how the checkout operator is doing, and they're just like, yeah, you can tell they don't love their job. So these keys here are trying to get you to the point where you can love your life and you're living your life, you're on your way. And of course you can tweak all these things as you go, but this is a great way to make income. I've done this throughout the years of being, I've recorded people's albums, I've sung for people, I've done acoustic guitar, I've done bass, I've done all the instruments and all the things that I can do. I've offered those as services out there as a work for hire. Now, this is not, maybe the first one's maybe not as surprising, but as we get on, you're going to see some really cool ones. So let's dive into number 2. Get your music signed to a publisher. Make passive income from your placements. Now, this is a really cool one, and I started doing this back in 2009. I've been very successful with it, and if you want to know more how to do this, there'll be some links down in the chat of finding out some of my 5 challenges and finding out more about how to do this. But this is such an amazing way as an artist to make passive income. Now, if you're not sure what passive income is, it's income while you sleep, or income, people call it mailbox money, but nobody really gets checks sent them to in the mail anymore. Direct deposit money, free money. It's basically you write your song, you do your piece of music, and then you sign it to the right publisher, and you get it out there to the right publisher. And that publisher will take a split, and they will pitch your music. They will be there working your music while you are sleeping, or while you are surfing or sailing. That's what I love to do. So I can be out there, and there's been so many times I've come in. I tell my students this all the time. There's been so many times that I come in from sailing for a couple of hours or surfing for a couple of hours, and I'll check my phone, and I have an email there. I'll check out one of my bank accounts, or I'll get a notification saying that you just got deposited some money for a license, and it's like, it's free money. It's so cool, and it's but you can get into this. You can really do this, and it's such an amazing way to build passive income. And while you're doing even the other things, you could be doing a work for hire, singing someone else's song, or songwriting someone else's song, or playing trumpet on some person's song, getting paid per hour. And when you finish that, you get paid, and then 5 minutes later, or during that session, you get passive income. Some income goes into your account, and it's one of your other songs getting licensed. And the cool thing about licensing your music, or sending it to a publisher and getting it signed, is it's passive. So it happens all the time, and it can happen for the rest of your life. I have a placement on The Big Bang Theory, And that thing's paid amazing, and it's also, I don't think it's going to stop. Every single time someone plays it around the world, it's going to trigger another royalty. And I don't think that TV show, The Big Bang Theory, is going to go anywhere. I think it's going to be on the air for decades, and so hopefully even longer, but decades. And so that's such a great. So I'm telling you, I love that space. That's a space I'm very passionate about. I'd love to help you with that. So let's jump into number 3. Now, there's an obvious one. Teach others how you do it. Now, if you're a guitar teacher, you can do online lessons. You could teach in your community. You can teach in your area. You can start charging people per hour or per half an hour to teach them how to play. This is a very easy thing because every generation. I've been teaching since I was 18. I remember one of my friends. He came over and said, "Hey, I want to learn that." I learned that song, and I said, no worries, next time you come over, let's do it. Let's do an official kind of a lesson thing, and I'll print out all the tab and everything. And I think it was like $5 or $10, and I don't think he actually even paid. So that's on another note. But I set it up like a professional kind of thing, and I remember that was kind of the start. And we did. I taught him and sat down there and I said, this is the next thing, and this is the chord here, and this is you play this, and it was kind of a hang, and it was kind of just a great little entry thing, and as I said, I can't remember if he paid, but I think down the track it was steps towards that future, and then people started paying and stuff like that. So I was only 18 at the time, so I didn't know what I was doing. I was trying. So, but you as you're watching this, you could easily do it. You just make it a bit more official there. But so let's that's an obvious one. So let's dive into number 4 is offer private Zoom concerts for your fans. Now, this is one thing that you can send out to your email list or put it out on Facebook. You can put out there and say, hey guys, I'm going to do a private concert. It's $10 a head, or $15 or $20. It's going to be an hour show, and I'm going to be talking about my songs, and I'm going to be doing a live concert. And trust me, with AI happening, on the rise right now as I'm recording this, AI is popping up, and AI artists are getting streams on all the social media, on all the streaming platforms. People are going to be craving real. They're going to be craving that. And what is real when you compare, like, AI is just like perfect, right? Like the music is like kind of perfect. Everything's like flawless and perfect. Real is maybe just as you are, like mistakes and all. And I think that's going to be even more of a commodity in the coming years, and I think that's going to be even more of a really cool thing. So I encourage you to try that. As I said, put a post out there to all your fans and say, hey, I'm doing a concert on the 9th. Send me PayPal, $10 or $19, whatever, and I'm going to be talking about the songs and some of the inspiration of my songs, and I'm going to be doing a live concert for you. And so that's an amazing, that's a really, really cool thing. You can do one of those every Friday night. You get 100 people to come along. Everyone's paying $10 a ticket, or $20 a ticket, $25 a ticket. You just made $2,500 a week. And very easy to kind of build your way up to that. But maybe only 5 people come out to your concert, and maybe you structure, maybe that forces you to write some more songs, and maybe you tell your fans that you're going to be doing a new song, and you want to get their feedback on it or something like that. So that's another great way. These are all creative ways to make an income, so that you can make money with your music and do what you love and be happy, and then this world is happier. So let's go to number 5. Is a really cool one. It's a really creative one. Is create custom bonuses for your fans who support your Patreon. So if you're not sure what Patreon is, you can go to patreon.com, and you can actually get people to kind of subscribe, and it automatically comes out of their account. I've done this before, very successful. You can do like a buy me a coffee once a month, where somebody's like, hey, I'd buy Steve a coffee, and they would sign up for that, and it's like $4.99 or $8.99, and then you can do different tiers. You can do buy me a coffee, then your next one is like I did, buy me lunch, and then the next one's buy me dinner. So you can have these different tiers, and you can offer something free there, something that you can do from your home, wherever you are. You can be in the middle of the country. You could be on an island, as long as it has an internet access and a camera. then you can do these things. You can record a little video and send it out to your fans and have that connection. And yeah, so these are 5 great ways. I just want to jump on here and share these 5 ways. And there's many more. The only thing that's stopping you to find out ways is your creativity and the fear. The fear is the biggest thing, and I haven't touched much on it, but it is a big thing, and it's a real thing. You know, you might be scared saying, "What are you talking about?" I would put myself out there and say, "Hey, I'm selling tickets. What happens if nobody buys them?" These are all legit fears. What happens if no one buys a ticket and I would feel like a failure? And I'm telling you what, on that, like these fears are real. That is absolutely a real thing. That maybe nobody will show up, maybe nobody will come, and it could be many different things. It could be, you know, people didn't have enough time. It could be the time of the day. But I'm telling you, I promise you right now, it's going to take 5 or 9 no's to get 1 yes. So people mightn't come to the first show, they mightn't come to the second show, they mightn't come to the third show, they might come to the 7th show or the 9th show. And you got to keep doing it. You just got to persevere. And I can tell you right now, I have 9 no's for 1 yes all the time, like all the time. It's just a marathon. You got to basically you got to tell your fear, I understand that nobody may show up or I'm scared to do it, but I need to get to that 10th time. I need to do this 10 times before I get paid. Just like I talked about with the first time I taught a guitar lesson, my friend didn't pay. He probably didn't think it was that serious, or I don't know. He whatever. So, but guess what? Later on, as I kept doing it, I kept structuring and kept getting better at it and dialing it in more, people started to pay. And I've been teaching musicians how to play instruments for as long as I can remember. So it's a very easy thing to do. And hey, I'm sitting here right now. I'm teaching you how to make money with your music. And so it's a part of what I've done forever. I just morphed it into the next season or the next thing I did. But trust me, the fear is going to be there. It's going to be real. And but you got to do it anyway. You got to press through it. The people that press through are the people that are successful. The people that don't press through and let that fear dictate the decisions that they make, you won't go further. You just won't go past that fear. And so on the other side of fear are your dreams. Your dreams can come true on the other side of fear. But anyway, so I just wanted to get in here again. If this has been helpful for you, please like and subscribe, and then you can know to get notification when the next one comes out. And it really helps build this channel. If this really helped you, please go ahead and do it, because it really does help build this channel and helps the video go up in the feed. And also head over to my email, head over to my website and drop me an email, say good day, or if you've got a video request or a question that you've got, pop it in the chat, and I will in the comment section, and I'll do a video and I'll answer those questions. So I want to be here for you guys, and hopefully you got a lot out of this, and I will see you in the next one.